What's up folks, my name is Felix. Welcome back to another video where we are going to talk about the Opbnb network, which is another layer 2 solution which builds on the OP stack, so very similar to the base mainnet. I already talked about this network in previous videos, for example here in Profit Opportunities where I mentioned one DEX where I'm currently invested in. We will also talk about it in today's video, but first I want to give you a simple explanation how everything works, how you can get involved on the Opbnb net, so how you bridge your funds over, how you add the network, and of course how you can do the research on several projects which are already listed and will be listed on this network. At first, the Opbnb network is backed by Binance, also by CC, has very low transaction fees. So these are below 1 cent and they are able to get over 4,000 transactions per second through the network, which is quite a substantial amount compared to the Binance Smart Chain, and of course built for the future because this transaction volume, this transaction speed is needed. Let's get into how you can get involved and how you can add the network to your wallet, to your MetaMask. If we take a look on the wallet configuration page, of course, all the links will be provided down in the description box. You just scroll a little bit down and take a look at the add the Opbnb network to your wallet. Then you choose the mainnet. Add the details here, the Opbnb mainnet, the RPC URL, the chain ID, and the symbol, and you are ready to go. And then of course you need to bridge funds over. That you can do on the official Opbnb bridge, or if you want to, you can also do it on the Orbiter.finance bridge. I would prefer this one because I already use that for example, ZK Sync, or for example, for the ZK EVM network, and now they integrated the Opbnb network as well. So you just have to choose the BNB chain here in this case, and you want to bridge over to the Opbnb network, and you just need BNB, which you can bridge over. Just that you know that right away, you can't bridge your funds back currently. So we are still in the infrastructure phase of this network, and it will probably be open for the public access at the end of August, probably at the beginning of September. And this will be the time when you will be able to get the BNB back to other chains, but currently it's not available. To give you also an overview what's currently going on the network, it went live on the 16th of August. We already have over 12,000 transactions, over 29,000 BNB that have been bridged, which is a total US dollar value of around 7 million US dollars. Of course, the volume was way higher in the early days. It slowed down massively over the past days. This has of course also to do with the recent market crash. That's why most of the tokens are also down on the network, but probably when we see public access to the chain, as well as the option to bridge funds back to other chains, this will attract way more people. So that's why I just want to give you the overview right now that you can already do your research and be prepared once it goes live. One page to do your research is always DeFi Llama. There the Opbnb network is already listed and a few protocols are also listed here. The biggest one, so the pancake swap of the Binance Smart Chain here on the Opbnb network, is Binary Swap with a total value locked of over 400k. This was the first DEX which was listed on the Opbnb network and has its own token which is called 0101. We will talk about that in a second, and there are also a few others which you can see here. Most of them are DEXs, so you might want to watch out for other protocols, for NFT marketplaces, for perp platforms, and all this other stuff which will launch on this chain. It's just a matter of when. So let's take a look at the current pools on Binary Swap because those are quite lucrative. We can see here the native token again with an APR of 990%, and on BNB you get 1300% currently because there's not much liquidity in those pools, because again people are staying away from this network because of the fact that they can't bridge their funds over to another network, and of course there's also not much attention on the Opbnb network yet. The token chart of the native token currently looks like this. So as I mentioned, it is down 82%, and that's the picture we can literally see on every token, on every coin on this chain. For example, another platform which I'm currently invested in beside Binary Swap is 4DEX. This has also very attractive farming pools currently. So I'm invested in a REP FDEX token. So the 4DEX token is this native token of the 4DEX DEX. Here, for example, is one co-founder of the Ramses exchange from Arbitrum involved. That gave me a good feeling that there will be no rug pull, and that's why I deployed some of my capital on here. And the APR currently is at 642%, so over 1.5% every single day. But here, of course, also token price is down. I dollar cost averaged all the way down here, but the token, yeah, is 87% down. And let's see if the public access gives some volume to these tokens. That's at least my speculation. And if the token price keeps stable for quite some time, these 1.5% daily, which I get in the farms, will even outpace my losses. And the last platform I wanted to show you to do your research on is, of course, DEX Screener. There you can filter for all the different DEXs which are currently live on the Opbnb mainnet. Here, binary swap, of course, has the most tokens listed, so you want to filter here for volume or for liquidity. Most of these coins, of these tokens, are, as always, meme coins, so watch out in which token you invest, because most of the time those are honeypots, or your wallet gets blacklisted, or some things, as always, in the meme coin space happen. So that should do it for this first overview on the Opbnb mainnet. I just want to give you an overview where you can do your research, in which protocols I'm currently invested and will do very well in the future. Again, every link will be provided down in the description box. If you have any questions, let me know below this video. If you liked it, would be great if you can hit the like button. And if you don't want to miss future content on this channel, which I release almost on a daily basis, you might also want to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and let's get this crypto.